Oh, hello! Welcome to another episode with Baking with the Bard. Well, today we will be baking an Elizabethan classic, one of my favorites, Waldron pies. Although they're not actually Waldron pies because they're not Waldron pears, but they're close enough because they're pear pies, which are Waldron pies. And if food be the food of love, bake on. To begin this wonderful and wintry bake, we're going to take out all our tools and shove them to the side. Those aren't very Elizabethan. It's time to get our hands into this project. First, we're going to begin with what you might call a lot of flour. I don't have any measurements, but I do know it's quite a bit of flour. Now, we're going to add in some salt and a little bit of sugar. After you've added these two ingredients, make sure you take your wonderful Elizabethan tools, being a wooden spoon or whatever you may have around, and give that a good old mix. Next, we're going to add quite a bit of chilled butter. Now, if that isn't going to make this pie crust absolutely delectable. Now, following the implementation of the butter, resort to basic tactics to mix this all together. You may want a friend. This is not the most efficient. Now to bring this dough together, we're gonna do our best and pour in some ice water before allowing some of our boyish fantasies to take over and dumping this out on a surface and playing with it until we get a sand-like texture. Now, while you're playing with this sand at some point, bring it together into two good formless shapes. From there, we're going to bring them into little circular forms, and then definitely find a very Elizabethan way to preserve them, and drop them into a chilled area. Which, to support this whole Bard Times theme we have going on, is not a fridge. Next, you're going to want to go to your local orchard and pick some of the finest Waldron pears you've ever seen before slicing them into beautiful pieces. Look at that. Subsequently, freshly squeeze a lemon into a bowl before dumping all of your beautifully chopped Waldron pears in. Now, to really sweeten up this pyambic pentameter, take some sugar, cinnamon, and saffron and toss them over your fresh pears. Beautiful. Look at that. And now it's time for assembly. Lightly flour a surface before rolling out your beautifully chilled pie dough and dropping it into a pan. Then make everything pretty and pour in your Waldron pears. Roll out your second pie dough and just dump that right on over to really give everything a beautiful pop. Chop it up, give it a good old crimp, and this baby is ready to go into your totally stone and fire oven. This is going to be absolutely gorgeous! If this doesn't make us a happy few, I don't know what will. Well, folks, it's an hour later, and if this kitchen doesn't smell absolutely scrum-diddly-umptious, and of course that is due to our perfectly baked and amazing-looking Waldron pie. Of course, you can add anything you desire, such as cinnamon, saffron, or whatever else may butter your bard. Have a wonderful day.